Well, good day, owners. It's Thursday coming up on noon here. I just wanted to get a quick message out to you guys, to let you know a quick recap. I was actually working the other day. I went with the Maritimes and back. Got back last night, so we'll just run a quick recap of Week 6. We'll take a peek at Week 7. Not much else in that. We'll give you a lowdown on buys. Thursday night football, the Monday night football game. So far, I haven't seen any COVID alerts out there, so we'll keep an eye on those for you as well. And a few you need to set your lineups for this weekend, and that's about it. So we'll get right into it. We'll start with what I'm going to call Game of the Week. And not just because I was in it, because you know what? This week there was a few games that were super close, right up till those two games that we had on Monday. So the first one out of that was Jethro's Heroes took on myself, Tuscany Mayhem. And Jethro was 2-3, and I was 4-1. And coming into Monday night, I needed Travis Kelce and on the other side of the ball, one other player to get some points for me to get me to surpass Jethro's Heroes, and I was able to do that with all for me, and I came up with a win, 140.5 to 137.0, and that puts me at 5-1. And Jethro's Heroes sitting at the bottom of his Division 6 at 2-4. He was led by Lamar Jackson, 34 points, and on my side I was led by A.J. Brown at 22 points. So that was good. Yeah, the other side of the ball, I was looking at Josh Allen, and he put up 18 points for me, and Travis Kelce had 21 to give me the 38 points, got me the win. So I was glad of that. Another close matchup, even though we could call this Dog of the Week just because of the scores. We're not going to, though, but two sub 100 scores, and that was the battle. And if you go through, the only person, well, Steel Curtain could have tied Too Tired if they had matched up, but he would have beat Conley's Crusaders. The only person who would have lost to both those guys was Canadian Assassins, who put up low score of the week. So we'll get to her in a bit, but Too Tired came in at 3-2, and Conley's Crusaders came in at 3-2 as well, and they had a really low-scoring battle, like we said. Too Tired took this one 99 to 93, and Too Tired's number one performer was their kicker with 20 points, and Conley's Crusaders' number one performer was the Pittsburgh defense with 20 points. So when you get a kicker and a defense as your high scores, you can tell that the rest of your team pretty much just sucked the hind tit for most of that. So Too Tired came up 4-2, and Conley's Crusaders came out of that 3-3 and fell to second in the East. And Too Tired, with the win, took over sole possession of first place in the West. Next matchup, which was also a close one, but Forsy's Fockers was able to get the win on and high score of the week. So congratulations to Todd for that. And if you didn't watch that game, the Tennessee game, they were behind and came back in overtime. And then Derrick Henry took the direct snap, and ran it in from the Wildcat for the win. And Derrick Henry put up 214 yards rushing on the ground, and he had 55 yards, something like that, in catches yardage. So he put up a whopping 47 points. And Phillip Rivers even put up 35 points in the Indianapolis Colts comeback from behind. I think they were down 21-0 and came back to win their game against Cincinnati. So good points from him. On the other side of the ball, Ryan Tannehill, can't say he didn't do well either. He put up 41 points for Gloria Staffords, and Kenyon Drake put up 33, but was unable to get many points from the rest of his team, as with the third best thing on his team was the New York Giants defense, who put up 14 points. But a good game. Forsy's Fockers 171.5 took it over in Gloria Stafford's 152.5. So Forsy goes to 500 ball here. He's 3-3. And that puts him third in the West, in a tie there with a bunch of people. And then Gloria Stafford's fell to 2-4 and dropped to fifth place in the East. Canadian Assassins and Magic School Bus. Canadian Assassins just came up short. They put up 85.5 points. That's the lowest score of the week. Patty Mahomes led her with 24 points, and then the rest of her team hovered below. James Crowder 11, and the rest didn't got up to 10. And Magic School Bus, he was led by Justin Jefferson, and he put up 44 points, sorry. And he had 9 catches for 166 yards and 2 touchdowns in their loss to the Falcons. It's funny. Oh, yeah, Minnesota Vikings. But he took that one easily, 141.5 to 88.5.5 for Acadian Assassins. So Acadian goes to 500 balls. Well, they're 3-3, fourth in the West, and Magic School Bus goes to 3-3 and third in the East. Huey's Hogs and Mac Daddy's Madhouse came down to the battle of the 2 quarterbacks on the late Monday game. And it was the Red Rifle against Kyle Murray. And this is the first game I watched Kyle Murray. He's a short little guy, but speedy as heck. So he put up 37 points. And I do believe the Red Rifle put up squad. It's just loading here. Danny Dalton put up 12 points. So not even a contest when it all came down to the end. And Mac Daddy's Madhouse took this 148.5 to 124. Chicken and Wings are on Huey's Hogs as he takes the loss, led by George Kittle. It's 28 points. And like we said, Kyle Murray led Mac Daddy's Madhouse, came in for the crunch and took the win, 37 points. So 148.5 to 124 as mentioned. They both fall or go to 3-3. Huey's Hogs is 5th in the West, and Mac Daddy is 4th in the East with that. We're going to call this the dog of the week. It was the biggest marginal blowout. Luke-ass Kickers pounded a Steel Curtain and took this one easily, 166.5 to 99 for Steel Curtain. Julio Jones, big day, 38 points, and Swift, the running back for Detroit, put up 31 points for Mike. Stacy goes to 3-3, second in the West, and 2-4 drops Steel Curtain into the basement on the East. Also, Mike, you have a few slots to fill on your lineup for next week, this weekend coming up, as Miami's on the bye. So in week 7, we're over the hump. We've only played a week 13, so we've gone over the halfway mark. We've got Tuscany Mayhem at 5-1, taking on Huey's Hogs at 3-3. And right now, Mayhem is favored in that matchup. We got Inglorious Staffords at 2-4, taking on Too Tired at 4-2. And that's going to be a close one right now. A 2-point favorite is Inglorious Staffords. Magic Skull Bus, 3-3, is taking on Forsy's Fockers. So we got a battle under one roof there. So that should be a good go there. Should be fun to watch. And that one is close. It's a 4-point advantage right now for Todd. So we'll see how that goes. We've got Mac Daddy's Madhouse at 3-3, taking on the Acadian Assassins at 3-3. Both would love a win. Right now, the Assassins are 3-point favorites in that one. However, they are watching some injury reports over some of their players to see how that goes. And we've got Steel Curtain taking on Jethro's Heroes. 2-4, battle of the 2-4s. And right now, it's actually battle of the basement. They're both 2-4, both in the bottom of their divisions. Right now, Jethro's Heroes is a 16-point favorite. However, Steel Curtain's got a couple holes in his lineup to fix. So hopefully that'll come in place. And Conley's Crusaders at 3-3 take on Luke-ass Kickers 3-3 as well. Both of those are looking for a win to advance in their divisions. And right now, projected favorite by 7 points is Conley's Crusaders. But I believe, if I take a peek, Stacy doesn't have her defense rolled in yet. She just picked them up this morning, I think. So we will take a peek here and see if that's in there. Yeah, she has not. Yep, she did slide her defense in, so that's with the defense in. So, yeah, what do we got? 7-point favorites for Connolly's Crusaders. So that is our lineup for this weekend, and a look at last week, and we'll just take a look here. We do have some buys going on here. So, no, the 1-5 Giants are taking on the 1-4-1 Eagles. In the Thursday Night Football. And that is a big game in their division, sadly. It could move them into a tie for first place. And our Monday Night Football game is the 5-1 Bears taking on the 4-2 LA Rams. So that should be a good game. And I will have a running back on the Bears, so that will be a Monday night closer for me and Mark. And teams on bye this week, we've got the Minnesota Vikings, the Miami Dolphins, the Indianapolis Colts, and the Baltimore Baltimore Ravens. Hey, this past weekend we were able to get up to the pub there. Huey's Hogs put out a call. Anyone could go up. So we had 6 owners there at one point. During the day we had 5 at one time in total, I believe. So myself went up. Katie Assassins were there. Huey's Hogs, Mac Daddy's Madhouse, and Forcey's Fockers, and the Champ showed up as well, their Magic School Bus. So was able to present Noah with his ring, and lots of laughs were had, and good times. So great time, good to see Noah, good to see Todd, and the other 2 guys as well, and it was good. So that's it for me. I got a quick one out this week. I'm off next week. We'll get the proper one out with some effects and stuff in there, and have a good weekend of ball, everybody. Take care. Enjoy the snow. Next week it's supposed to get above 0, so maybe we'll get rid of some of this. Anyway, take care.